Hello people and welcome to Tuesday, April I can't remember. But the weatherman said it's going to be a nice day. So me and my mate Tony here have got on the Sanky Valley and we're going to go to the Maloney's Cafe. Maloney's Cafe is at Burtonwood, which is just near Bowles Colliery, or where Bowles Colliery used to be. It's now a industrial estate. But there's a nice little cafe there that we like. And that's Tony, number one driver, number one racer, number one cyclist. He's leading the team at the minute, the team of me and him. That's it. That's just the two of us today. We have 6 of us in our gang, or chapter as you might call us. Only 2 today. And Tuesday's a bad day for some of the lads because a lot of us are granddads and we end up looking after grandkids. But me and Tony, we leave that to the women folks. You know, we get out on the bikes. We like doing it. Pardon me. Now, you have a dog walker, you get plenty of them around here. I don't know if it's the girl walking the dog or the dog walking the girl. Which way it works, I don't know. That's, you know, it depends on the dog, doesn't it? You're a little dog, you've got to drag them along. A big dog, it'll drag you along. So it's all very nice. You can see the vegetation's growing now because it's spring, isn't it? You know. Anyway, we've got to the Gemini Estate now. We're going to turn on to the Gemini Estate. That's a big estate in Warrington. It's industrial units and commercial premises, all sorts of big shops. ICA's are on and B&M, not B&M, but I think B&M's on as well, but I meant Marks and Sparks. They're on, they've got a big shop here. And the good thing is a very, very busy place to go, but they do have a good cycling lane. It's one of those shared paths where you can walk and cycle, and you know, you don't get many walkers around here. Everybody likes to drive because there's car parks everywhere. Like this one here, we've got a car park now. It belongs to one of the units, so we're intruding really there. We shouldn't be on that, but we are. But we'll be back on public roads in a few seconds, and then we'll get on the cycling lane, and then off we go. Off we go, Joe. You want to turn right here? It's not a right turn. We'll be on the cycling lane. There you go. We're on it. A few bushes here, duck for them. Because somebody's not been manicuring the edges like they should do. But since it should do, I don't think they bother because there's not many, people around. Pardon me. We're coming up now to the motorway island, which is right at the far side of the island of the industrial park. It's a bit uphill at the minute. I've got to the top here and I looked in the mirror and Tony's not with me, so I'll just wait for him a minute, see what's happened. He might have been struggling up that bit of an hill. It's not a big hill, it's just an incline, a slow incline. Well, I can't see him, he's still on my mirror. So I think we better go and have a look what's happened. There we go. He's not coming, he's had enough time now, so something's happened. It could be a puncture, he could have fell off. Oh, no, it won't have fell off, but you have to go back and find out. There he is, I can see him now. He's looking down, so something happens. I don't know what yet. His bike's not going. His chain's come off. Right. So what's happened is, while he's been changing gear, he's gone up to the top, the low gear to get up the hill, and the chain's gone past the low gear, over the top, and it's now trapped between the gear cluster and the wheel spokes. So it's just a matter of tugging this out now. There we go. Get it off. Strapped inside. You need gloves for this job because there's plenty of oil on chains. You have to have oil on chains, else they do snap. Go on, tug it hard. Go on, Tom, get a good tug. Yeah. There we go, that's free. Now then put it back on the cog. Pull it round. Right, Tony. Ready to go. You're ready to go, but my hands now are full of oil. But that's not a problem. No, sir. Because I have a spare pair. Be prepared for any eventuality, that's what I always say. And my saddlebags there, I've got everything you might need and more. I carry a lot of tools and stuff that I don't need. Not good at undoing zips though, I'll tell you. There you go. Let's open that up, put them in. Right, we'll wash them when we get home. And there we are. The rabbit comes out the hat. And we got rid of gloves. Tony's saying, what am I supposed to do now? So, well, Tony, you should be prepared. Well, he wasn't pulling the chain, so it doesn't matter. Right. Right, we're away again now. You see that busy road? Yeah, and that leads to an even busier island that we're going to go across, but it's okay because the sighted lights that get us across them safely. And now we're back on the Burton Wood side. We're in Burton Wood Woods. I think they call it Burton Wood because of a wood here called Burton Wood. But I'm only guessing at that. This is a cycle train. Well, it's a cycle train or a walking trail, and it's well used, just in a small spot though apparently. It's a very awkward thing because it's wide enough for two cycle wheels, but you've got to keep them following your back. If you do any skidding or anything, it's not good for that. So here we are, we're at Maloney's now. Maloney's Cafe. We're just having a discussion now what we're going to have. Bacon and egg, apparently. We usually have a bacon and egg on toast, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Been about half an hour. And then we're back on the road now we're heading back now. This is Bowles Colliery. Or the what used to be Bowl Colliery. It's just it's like the Three Sisters now. It's made into a recreational area for people to go biking and walking dogs and doing what they want. But this particular part is not well kept at all. Because, all the state of it is bottles everywhere. That's because vans come up here. The maintenance vans. The vans that do the cutting the grass and the digging the part and chopping trees down, they've got to come up here. There's a gate at the bottom. We have to get through that because it's shut when the vans are not coming. There you go, gate's shut. Not a problem though. They leave a gap at the side for us. It's a bit awkward, but it's not too demanding. And then there's a bit of roadway, and after the roadway we're back again in the grounds of Sanky Valley. We've gone a full circle. Here we are. We're now back in Sanky Valley, and we're going the opposite way that what we came down. This will take us back to Carmel eventually. So I can't show you every mile because this ride would probably be about 30 miles. And going at the speed we do, which is about average of between 5 and 8 miles an hour, and we take for all day. But the ride's not over yet. Anything can happen. Anything can happen on Tom's rides, and often does. So there we go, we're at Carmel. We've reached Carmel. That's the Carmel Dam on your left-hand side. Plenty of traffic here because there's a cafe just down the road here. It's a pub cafe, so it's well used, well subscribed to. Where the boats used to go. Well, they still do, but not at the same as they used to do back in the day. I remember in the 60s when there were speedboats on here on a regular basis, and there was a little fairground too as well. I used to go there as kids. Oops, now then, the same thing has happened again here now what happened before, where his chain has jumped off the cog, but this time it snapped. The chain snapped. So what I've had to do is split the chain on the broken link and put in another link, what they call a speed link. Although you wouldn't think it was called a speed link because it actually took us 3/4 of an hour to fix it because, you know, there's me putting my gloves back on again. But you can't do it with gloves on. It's too fiddly of a job. Because it's a link that's split into two bits. One bit goes at one end of the chain and on the other end, and then you've got to put it together with your fingers and then pull it at the same time. So the way you're pulling it forces some little grooves, and it's set then. But it's not easy doing it at the roadside. You do it in a bench easily, in the shed, on the bench, without any problem. But road repairs are not good. I'm looking for some special pliers that you can bring them together with, but I haven't got them, can't find them. So I'm using my fingers. Look at state, black, cold, wet, struggling. I see you put it together like that, and then you got to squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. So, now, if you could hear me now, what I'm thinking. I'm really struggling there now. I think I've actually got it there now, yeah. Yeah, we've actually got it, but the last sort of 1/8 of an inch won't go easily. But we did it, and now we're off again. We're on the way home. Hopefully, that's the last incident of the ride, because it's rained all the time we've been doing that. It's rained upon us. And it's cold as well. We're tired. We're fed up. Well, I am. Tony looks happy enough. This is another bad gate to get round. You've got big block, the farmers put a big cast iron block, not cast iron, concrete block And he puts it there with a tractor, and he keeps moving it. As soon as we get used to it, from one handle, he'd put it to another handle, and then we have to learn another way around it. Well, look at the road there now, how wet it is. It's been raining for, oh, God knows how long the time. But we're not far off home now. We're about, well, it's probably 3 miles for me to get home, but for Tony it's only a mile away. He lives at Ashton. And we're going uphill this now and thinking, I feel like that, I don't know if you ever saw that, It'll Be Alright on the Night, where this, he was a news presenter, and they had him out in rain and wind, and he'd been there for hours, and he said, it's good night from you, and it's good night from me, stood here, cold, wet, oiled up, pissed off, brassed off, ready for bed, want a waff, and I'm going home, and I'm fed up. And that's how I am at that point. But we're not far off home now. Biking is 99.9% of the time fun. You get days like this when you wish you hadn't come. It must be the same with everything. Look how wet that road is. That's how wet we are. But it's fun. You know, it's better than being sat in watching television any day. Of course it is. See you next time.